MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Sonny Gray is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gaylor, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here comes the 0-1. McCutcheon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies strand 1. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kingery's there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left, And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Moustakas is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. In there, 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Scott Kingery would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
No left fielder, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting center, the right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. His history with Jake Arrieta, 2 hits in 7 tries. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We play. And in steps Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey. 1-1.
One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Jake Arrieta. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
High fastball right there with a 2 strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sonny Gray, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Joey Votto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. We played 3 full, 2-0 Cincinnati. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He starts off the inning against a guy.
Off for the Phillies, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hoskins brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Reds move out in front now 3-0. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now batting.
Nick Castellanos now.
Nick.
He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting. The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. As here's the strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Scott Kingery. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
No ball, 2
A
strikes.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies 1. Standing in, Sonny Gray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The center fielder.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start,
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you could fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lined hard toward right center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Robert Stock will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Real Muto's there, and that'll end the inning. So Neil Walker will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Gene Segura standing in, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Good waist pitch. 1-2.
2 strikes, count.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. fouled away. The 1-1 home. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Adam Morgan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. No balls and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yasiel Puig is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Williams is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher.
Digging in once again, Sonny Gray. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Last half of the 7th here, and the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Anderson is retired, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 33.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The first baseman, number 19.
Digging in, Joey Votto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at his career totals, Votto is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Winker is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery.
Second base.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next. To his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Adam Hazley.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Phils. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
The pitcher, number 55.
At the plate, Robert Stevenson, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phil. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
8-2 tonight's final. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Sonny Gray notches his 3rd win of the year and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Jake Arrieta permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Jake Arrieta. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.